Let's address it, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Probably the biggest story in the games industry, and I think like a long fucking time. But here it is. Here it is, bro. Physical disc production ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation. As consumer preferences in the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical disc to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. So this is any game releasing on PlayStation. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and on retail and digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that already existed. Yeah, the song does kind of make it a hysterical topic here. I'll put this one. Or will be releasing prior on January 28 in disc format. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how much our community prefers to access and play games today, bro. Okay, man. That is, oh god. We'll continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation and how players can access games and provide choices as to where players prefer to purchase new games, whether that's a retailer or PlayStation Store. We remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans. And also, by the way, fine print, an important update on the PS Store and PS3 Store. By the way, after 2 decades of supporting PS3 console generation, I want to let you know that we'll be closing the PS Store and Vita Store. I like how they dropped this today as just like a little bonus. You know, it's like, hey, by the way, hey, man, I kind of. It's like, wait, what? Where's PS Store? Yeah, PS Store will close in selected markets starting this year, followed by global closures for PS3 and Vita next year. This means new content purchases will no longer be possible once the PlayStation Store closes on these devices. To ease the transition, players will still be able to download stuff. So, yeah, basically they're shutting down the PlayStation 3 and Vita stores. But yeah, yeah, I gotta say, man, I saw this morning and I did not believe that. You know, I could not believe this. I was like, what, am I reading this wrong? Is it, at first I was like, is it just PlayStation first party? But no, this is straight up like there will be no more physical games on disc. I think you can still do the digital code in the box in stores. There'll be no disc games by the end of next year. So, and by the way, this also came with the rumor that the next Xbox isn't gonna have a disc either. So I feel like there's something about not letting you do something that really like bothers me. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, I think what bothers me is like, I almost feel more pissed that like you're telling me I can't buy a physical game versus when I mentally have the option to and I only buy digital. You know what I mean?
Choices like this is why I will stick with Steam. PS and Xbox have failed players and devs. With mass layoffs plus terrible decisions, I have zero trust in their future with the choices they're making.
Yeah.
Steam OS plus Switch 2 is the wave.
Yeah, no, that's valid, bro. I was always envious of PlayStation users because they had some things that games and I never got to experience from and I've thought of getting one now. I'll never buy a Sony product from this decision. This has nothing to do with the consumer choice or trends. This is solely to control the market and the narrative. They're gonna milk their customers dry now, considering there's no other way to buy a game other than PlayStation Store and charge whatever the fuck. I think that's it. Like, for me, like, this legit might go up there with Xbox One reveal as the biggest PR disaster. It's awful, dude. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. PlayStation 4 supports users against huge plus and restrictions. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I'm really concerned how this will affect people socialize and go outside. I mean, dude, no. Flameku, I am so with you. Again, this fucked me up today, right? Because I was like, damn, these motherfuckers, like, don't want you to go outside, you know? They don't want you to go to the store. They don't want you to, they don't even have local split screen. They don't want you to go outside with like, and hang out with people. Like, it literally, I was thinking like, damn, these motherfuckers just want you to stay inside all day. They don't want you to even buy, they don't even want you to buy the consoles at stores. They want you to buy it direct from the PlayStation website. You know, they want you to buy all their proprietary stuff. They don't want you to go to a GameStop and see that you can buy a fight stick. They want you to buy the PlayStation fight stick, the official PlayStation fight stick. They don't want you to go to a store and buy a cool pair of headphones. They want you to buy the PlayStation headphones available on PlayStation.com, where we get 100% of the income. Mom and pop shops are fucked. I mean, dude, how many times do you go to a convention where like they would sell used games, you know what I mean? Or like you go to one of those, you go to just one of those like events where they have like all the like the markets outside. They have, dude, the resale market is fucked. It's crazy. It is fucking crazy. This is why being a monopoly is terrible. Exactly. And again, it got me rethinking. And I was like, man, like, this is also Xbox's fault. If those fuckers didn't fuck up last gen, all right, and PlayStation didn't have competition, all right, PlayStation wouldn't have fucked them, right, and be like, well, now it's just us. We can do whatever we want, you know? I'm not a kid, it's literally their fault. They fucked up last gen. No one wants an Xbox anymore. And because no one wants an Xbox anymore, all the third-party games you ever buy on PlayStation. And so PlayStation this gen got lazy, made 20 game servers that got canceled, and they fucked up the entire generation, but it doesn't matter. There's no consequence to their actions because no one's buying an Xbox, and the only way to have an entertainment device in your living room is to buy a PlayStation. We have a million more issues, AI, you know, dude, I mean, literally the last week, Xbox fucking is like trying to shut down 5 studios that showed games at their events. The Steam machine is $1,000+. This shit, I'm like, what's going on? What's happening, dude? What's going on? This is what VGP said about their popular store on physical media, and they're just a regular small business. Happy Canada Day, Sony PlayStation. Rather than our employees and their families enjoying relaxing and fun Canada Day, they are expressing concerns by messaging VGP management and ownership regarding how your decision to cease physical game production in 2028 will impact their company, their employment, and their lives. Bravo. Yeah, no, these guys have been going crazy. I even saw GOG tweeting about how, you know, we will continue to make it so that like our games digitally, because then there's the argument about your digital games, how like whether you own them or not, like some companies actually unironically let you own them. You play them offline, then some have the DRM issues. I mean, this is awful. I mean, this story really, like it really did upset me, man. Also, like PlayStation security is actual dog shit. I mean, if you lose your account, you're fucked. Their ultimate dream is for us to own nothing and subscribe for games. If they could have a future where no one buys a console and just play games through their cloud streaming subscription, they would 100%. Yeah. Yep. I went in my mental. I literally went in my brain and thought about everything. I'm like, damn, man, like if I open the PlayStation store right now, you know, if I open the PlayStation store right now, look, for everyone here watching, right? We're in the know. You know what I mean? We're in the know about games. We know stuff. Like, we're watching stuff. We're talking about it, you know? But for people that aren't in the know, they would go to a store and see what's going on. Now, what you know about games is relegated to what they show you here. You know what I mean? Like, it's relegated to what they show you here, you know? Like, how do you properly find new games when, like, I have to, like, sit through, like, do you see how disorganized and dog shit this store is? You know what I mean? Like, look at, what is this, bro? You know? Jackbox, you know? What's hot? 7 Deadly Sins Origins in the biggest highlight, bro. Wow. Oh my God, dude. I don't know, man. It's like new games for you, right? It's like, it doesn't even try to like introduce you to new stuff. It like just assumes, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Etchy Crush, bro. Backrooms Escape Together. House Flippers I'm like, dude, like, do you see that? This is another problem I have. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is an awful store, bro. This store sucks. Like, what do you find here? It's like, imagine you went to a Target and this is what the shelf looked like. You know what I mean? Like, this is what the shelf looked like at a Target. You know, this is Evo Las Vegas, so that's fine. You know, and then it's random. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's awful, bro. I know this doesn't affect most people because, again, most are digital. We like a shit ton of us here are digital only, right? But there's something eerie about, like, there's something eerie about it not being available, where like people can't sell games, resell games. They're gonna control every discount that happens, you know, like there's no Black Friday deals that you're gonna like. I don't know, like I know so many, dude, every year on my stream, you have no options. It's just every year on my streams, right? I ask you guys, I'm like, show me all your Black Friday pulls and all your Christmas pulls, and you guys will show me like 10 games or like 5 games that you have, you know what I mean? And it's like that won't exist in a year, you know? That won't exist. It's all gift cards. It's gonna be gift cards only. That sucks for money too. It's like, dude, there's so many stores you go to where you can get a game for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Now, PlayStation will decide what discount you get, you know? Only the people on the PS Store will decide how cheap this game is gonna get. I mean, look at this, right? Astrobot right now is $60 on PSN. Physically, right now, it's $40. You know what I mean? God of War, right? $70 right now, $32 physically, right? Gran Turismo, $70 digitally, $40 physically. Like, dude, like this is crazy. Do you know, like this is crazy that people that might not have the money for this shit, right, are gonna be fucked in the future, you know? And all these physical games now are about to skyrocket in price because we're potentially looking at the last physical games you will ever have in your life in PlayStation history. You know? So, yeah. It sucks. You realize GTA 6 was the testing ground for this? And like, that's like, I saw some people blaming GTA. No, it's not GTA. This is PlayStation. PlayStation moved forward with this, and they were like, we're gonna use GTA 6 as the headliner because no one's gonna complain about GTA 6. GTA 6, you're all gonna buy GTA 6. Everyone's what biggest pre-order game of all time. All right, and then they can tell the shareholders like, see, we're doing great digitally. Everyone bought this game digitally. Don't forget memory space a lot more. Oh, dude, yeah, the disk space problem is insane too. I mean, Aru literally had this problem the other day on her stream. She wanted to download Dead or Alive 6, you know? And she's like, yeah, delete. They're like, yeah, you have no space. And she's like, bro, I have like 4 games on this console. You know? It's like, well, you can buy the SSD. By the way, because of AI, SSDs are like $300 for your PS5. Haha. And I'm like, it's like, this is crazy. What happens when they shut down the digital stores? Dude, that's a whole other can of worms. The year is 2029. You bought a PS6. It's $1,200. All games digital. They each cost $80. You have 4 in your library. Yesterday it was $5, but Sony removed them. They offered no refund. Just gone. You triangular yourself with the controller, but the cord is wireless. It's awesome. Awesome tweet. Internet down. Fuck you. Services. Fuck you. Finish the game on sell. Trade. Fuck you. You will own nothing. You'll keep raising game prices. We will raise PS Plus prices. PlayStation has limits, and fuck you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know how they're getting away with this one, but I really don't. How are books, songs, and movies, which are things that, again, way more people are consuming digitally, how are those still around, but PlayStation can't let it? My thing is, I just hate that it's a money thing. Why are you removing options? You know, why are you just removing options? And like I said, I am all digital, right? I buy my shit digitally, and literally this makes me like, it's funny, this almost makes me not want to. You know what I mean? This makes you go, well, all right, well, now that you're making me, you know, I feel like I don't want to. You know what I mean? Do you think Sony will lose money in the long term for this decision? I hope so, man. I mean, again, the only way these companies move is seeing their bank accounts, you know? Right? It's like, at the end of it, it's that simple. If they make less money, they'll make better decisions. If they make more money, they're not gonna make those decisions for you. You know? It's like, it's just mind-blowing how this benefits nobody but the couple of guys at the top. Literally, it's literally like, that's what bothers me. You guys make enough money, and if you lose money, that's your problem. It's not my problem, you know? Just make better things. Maybe PlayStation wouldn't have done this if, oh, I don't know, they didn't unironically lose $1 billion plus on 10 live service games that they had to cancel this gen. Canceled Spider-Man game. Canceled Concord that costed them $700 million. Canceled The Last of Us multiplayer. Like, dude, like that's why this happens, by the way. All right? We've lost billions of dollars on stupid decisions. Well, gotta make our money back somehow. If we get rid of physical, do you know how much money we're gonna rack in? Because everyone's gonna buy the games digitally. Yeah. So, It all links to that's to say everything links together. All the things that we complain about every few weeks when it happens, a deleted live service game, Xbox doing a shitty decision, Xbox One next point theory might be true. I'm telling you, the Xbox One, that fucking guy that was in charge at that time, whatever the fuck his name is, well, I don't remember the all exit. That guy fucked everything. I'm telling you, through and through, that guy fucked everything. Don Magic, yeah, that guy fucked everything. Now, granted, Phil Spencer's not a saint either, right? There's only so much I love video games you can take before you can be like, dude, can you just fucking get people to make a good game, right? It's really not hard, man. Buying Activision, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you congrats, you have Call of Duty. Oh yeah, Call of Duty is not doing great anymore. Are you happy now? You know, you can't even have it on Game Pass anymore because it's losing them too much money. So, yeah, man. It all leads back to that Xbox thing, man. You do genuinely have to be meat riding to think this is an okay decision, man. Again, I buy all my shit digital. This is like a really bad day. For me, my sadness comes for like other people than myself, you know? Right? Because and again, thanks to you guys. I love you on everything. Like, thanks to my job and everything I get to do here, like, I, for the most part, get to access these games day one, whether it's given to me, whether it's I can afford to buy it, whether it's also a tax write-off to be like, hey, I'm getting a video game because I'm covering it. And I get to get all these things day one, you know, and it's easier, you know, on my end. But it's like, I get it because I've been there. It's less about the fact that it's the majority. It's more like what it means. It's more like the rolling effect that it has on everything else. You know, it's the rolling effect of like fucking over retailers. It's the rolling effect of the used game market like getting fucked. It's you know, it's taking away choice from people. This isn't happening because they're not getting a single physical sale. This problem is happening because they've lost so much money this gen off of canceling tons of live service games, you know, that they're like, well, we need money. We need to look good for investors. That's what bothers me. My problem isn't that, like, unironically, not a single soul is buying a physical game, right? If it was a few thousand people, I'd be like, okay, like, yeah, it's ridiculous to maybe fund that, but it is probably still millions of people. And I know for a fact it's millions of people, all right? On Black Fridays and sale events, you see people lined up at stores, buying everything on the shelves. Like, it happens, you know? Nintendo is literally a prime example. 50% of the... this isn't their last investor call in February. They said that I think there's still 50-50 on digital and physical for Nintendo. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's insane.